stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start this playoff game with a pass. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what's...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made of the play at the 29-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to...
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this...
here he goes. What a stiff arm. Tremendous toughness here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vols. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a good grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops him. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield with the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He lets it rip. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
First and goal to try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball handed off. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. And give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Tennessee 28, Notre Dame 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Just a few seconds left in the first quarter of this playoff game. Time for one more play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Yang. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch him there.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The shotgun handoff here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Puts it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's incomplete, even on a 1st first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play take...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
We'll hand it off. Some hard, again, now it's another broken tackle. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. Legs still churning, won't go down. Touchdown, Volunteers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from 143. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, almost intercepted for a 2nd time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. QB keeper all the way. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
46, Notre Dame, 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The receiver grabs it, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. How do they safely make the recovery? The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they get the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain, moves the football inside the 5. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. The junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection with a tight end here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline, try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on his scramble. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain in the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Important second down play coming up. The DB is backing off from the line now. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Oh, my gosh. What a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air. Chance for an interception, and instead, they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit to the side.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. He'll hand it off.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This guy is throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown. Pitch. Still no answer for this offense. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ballgame is tied here in the fourth quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks free. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And there's the stiff arm. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and he's free down the left side.
this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout when they check it out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On the toss play, runner moving left. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive, ugly punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
You could almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. We reach the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Flames coming out of the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Can he make it to the marker? They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Fine for the touchdown on the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. 56. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That is broken up and incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be
deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Try and throw 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.